Good morning, everybody. Daniel Allison, the average dude. It's Friday. Good morning, Freddie Blanton.
Good morning, Danny Allison, and how in the world are ya?
I am doing
What's
fantastic.
going on, Horn?
What's happening, brother?
How was breakfast?
It's good. You need to get back in there every now and then.
Okay, I'll do my best.
You're working out too hell.
Eggs and grits.
I do the number. I cheat on Fridays.
Okay,
I'm cheating the whole week. Really.
Friday's cheat day.
Well, Friday's cheat day.
Okay.
I'm gonna start doing what you do so I can look like you. I'm working out. I just ain't eating right.
Yeah.
You gotta do both.
You got to do both. Absolutely.
Hey, tell Todd to stick his head in here, Fred.
I gotta get out of there.
All right.
Later,
See ya.
Good
Live
morning,
customer
Russ.
interaction. Man's leaving breakfast. Right? You can't let a customer walk by without speaking to him. That is not Todd Horn. That's Mr. Horn. He owns some gas stations in the upstate.
And you know what? I wanted to meet him, and I also want to know where you're eating breakfast because I'm kind of hungry after this here program.
He was leaving the skillet.
Oh, you had to steal it. I knew it. I could see the way. And you're probably going to get a protein shake, aren't you?
There we go. You know me, Danny.
Hey, good morning, Red Wing Russ. Good morning, San Diego. Antarctic Mike, live from San Diego. Love to see that. Bajano. Good morning, Joe. Great to have Joe on the bus every single day. Saddle up
Early.
for a fantastic.
Early.
I love it. Happy Friday, y'all. And I thought about this guy last night. Did you see that?
See what?
The Miami Hurricanes came back last night and won that game like 31-27.
I thought they pretty much handled that thing from the beginning.
I thought they were down at the beginning of the game, the Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah.
I think we'll have to get. I'm sure Paul Pappy watched it from the opening kick to the final horn. We'll say, "Good morning, eggs and grits." What's your favorite breakfast food?
Mine.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
everybody on the bus. What's your favorite breakfast food? Come on now, you got to make the call.
I love bacon. I love pancakes. I love crispy hash browns. I like grits. I like toast with jelly.
Oh,
Sourdough, preferably. I like
cinnamon rolls.
Oh my gosh! Why did you even say that? I'm over here trying to eat a protein smoothie, and you throwing out cinnamon rolls on a rainy morning. Nice, hot, gooey cinnamon roll.
I see that little cloud above his head. He's thinking about the cinnamon roll. Yeah, I love breakfast. My favorite meal of the day, breakfast every single day.
What's that little hash stuff with the potatoes in it? What's that called?
I like that, but I don't know the name of it.
Hey, I like it when you cook it crispy.
Oh, look at here. We got some good ones coming in. He got to sleep around 2 a.m. I had a 1/8 inch of my rear end on the couch for the second half. Yeah, he was just hanging on for dear life. Rush, pancakes and bacon. Yeah, you can't. You can't. Eggs Benedict, fantastic. There's Larry. Larry's out of town. He said he's taking like 7 vacations this year.
Oh, you know what?
I like that.
Funny,
Work hard,
Larry.
play hard, baby.
You know, at the beginning of the year, we sit down, we eat New Year's Day lunch, and we asked everybody around the table, okay, what do you want to do more of in 2026? And you know what my answer was?
What?
Vacation.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
Me and Larry's on the same page.
Hey, why wouldn't you want to take more vacations? Doesn't mean that. I love Larry. He's going to find out and he's going to take vacations. I love that kind of attitude that Larry brings. Great to have him on the bus. Somebody bring Fred a cinnamon roll. Yeah, if you want to sell something to the Bobcat Company in Spartanburg, walk in that front door with a thing of cinnamon rolls, and Freddie will come out.
Gone.
He will
If you showed up with 6 dozen we would buy them. The guys in the back would go crazy over it.
Yeah, so somebody go over there and sell that off as something. You need to walk in there with cinnamon rolls, though, or they will not talk to you. I don't know that you will sell something, but they will let you in the building if you have cinnamon rolls in your hand. I almost guarantee it. Let's see what Vicky's going to have. She's going to have toasted coconut with blueberry infused. I can't even say the word. Sliced bananas, toasted coconut. Oh, and grits and bacon too. My goodness.
Oh,
I'm gonna just let her order for me, and I'll take it. I'd eat it, but I can't order it.
is there anybody on here that does not know what a grit is?
A grits. I wonder if Antarctic Mike knows what grit. I wonder if he's ever had grits. Maybe Joe. I know we've got a different way of speaking down in the South. Maybe we have words that Joe hasn't heard before. Somebody told me that I have a little bit of like a country accent. I couldn't believe that, like a Southern drawl.
Did you hear that on Monday?
Monday? How dare you? Crocodile Monday.
What you want to talk about, Danny? You had something on your mind.
You know what I want to talk about? Yeah. You know what I wanted to talk about? I wanted to show you this right here. I wanted to ask you this. Boom. You will be judged. So we've talked a lot about people pleasing and maybe tickling the ears of people, calling it like it is. But at the end of the day, we can take this action or that action. We can do things. We can take a lot of action or very little action. Somebody out there is judging Larry for taking too many vacations.
Probably.
Somebody said, hey, he took how many vacations? Don't you ever think you ought to get some work done?
He's playing golf again.
Look at him. How about this quote? One of my absolute favorite quotes. We don't see things as they are. We see them as we are.
Explain that to me. I want to, in the average dude mind, explain that to me.
This is the easiest way for me to explain it through driving. If you're behind my dad, you're going to be honking the horn, flashing your lights, because Dad sometimes likes to avoid the potholes that are on the right-hand lane on Highway 9, and he likes to stay in that left-hand lane, which is the passing lane. But now in his mind, I'm doing a little bit over the speed limit, and I'm going to avoid those potholes. You can take your time. He's saying, seeing the world, that road, and what you should do his way. Freddie says, the rules of the road are that you stay in the right lane unless you're passing, and I don't care if you get your car messed up. I'm going to honk this horn until you get out of my way. Freddie sees that situation as he is, because he's got things to do, and my dad sees that situation the way that he is.
Uh-huh.
Now, what do you think?
I think we see it two different ways, right? I think the quote's on the money.
Yeah, the quote's on the money. So where does that leave us? Since we will be judged and we're not supposed to, are you going to change for my dad and say, hey, everybody needs to just get over in the left-hand lane?
No.
You know? Now, you're going to drive your way. My dad's going to drive his way. Do you think that makes my dad a bad human being? Is he doing it wrong? Should he judge you for honking your horns and flashing your lights? Because he would probably say, you just need to slow down, young man.
And he probably would call me a young man once he saw me.
You know, but driving makes me think about how we tend to judge people, because we've talked about it before. We can be really upset at someone. Oh man, what is this crazy maniac lunatic doing? And then we pull up next to him and we find out it's a little old lady. And then we feel like, why did I get so upset about that? And we made assumptions about that car because we didn't like what they were doing. Oh, that person they're this way and they're that way. And that's the problem with this world. All of a sudden, something like driving and somebody in the slow lane, that's what's holding up good things overall in the world. That's how bad that person is. Now we have an intensity until we see that person, and then we're like, oh yeah, that's me. Maybe a pressure plate, something external happened, but I'm getting more upset than I should because of something going on within me.
Okay. And where is this taking us?
It is taking us to a place of if we are too concerned about, well, where does it take us? We have to. That's what personal development is. Whether we're trying hard or we're coasting, we stay the same. We're growing. No matter what we do, someone somewhere will say something. So I think where that takes us is into this place of you have to play your own game. A lot of times, if we try to please everyone, you're not going to play anyone's game, and you're certainly not going to you're not going to do the things that you feel like you should do. I think that's what I'm trying to find.
So you're thinking that the worry of what someone else will think of us, we're definitely going to be judged, may affect how you make a decision on something or act.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah. So it's that conflict, right? I mean, it's the fear of being judged that makes us hold back. Maybe when I went in to do that presentation yesterday, it's the fear of being judged. If you don't have a fear of being judged, then you go in there and you speak up. You don't hold back. You don't stay small. You speak up more. So
now it's all coming together for me, Danny.
Good. Yeah. I was trying to connect those dots. Now, what comes to mind?
I think as a mentally tough individual, you can't worry about what other people say or think. You can't let something like that affect your decision making, what you're going to do, how you're going to live. At the end, all it's going to do is slow you down.
That's right. The reason this popped into my head, and I was trying to piggyback, I saw a comment that you had made on LinkedIn where you had talked about someone had made a comment. They had taken their kids to the grocery store, and he had 5 different kids. Do you remember this post? He had 5 different kids, and he had adopted children from different families. And someone,
his wife took those kids to the grocery store.
Good point. His wife took their children to the grocery store. They had adopted children, and someone within the grocery store made a comment to his wife about the difference in the kids' race, essentially, right? I mean, that's
something. Yeah, relating to the difference in the way the kids look, and I don't remember the exact comment, but it was shocking that someone would say that to a mom in a grocery store. That was the first, like, really?
He was judging this mom. Exactly.
Yes.
He was judging this mom in a grocery store for something he had no idea about. He was judging the car before he saw the driver. And that's what made me think about this, because it's unbelievable the way that we as humans, and sometimes we're at fault for this, right? We sometimes judge not that you may not be judged. Sometimes we jump to conclusions and we may demonize a situation, or we've said that's not right. And typically what's happening, we're trying to make ourselves feel better about our way. So we have to watch ourselves to judge. We're not gaining energy when we're judging. It's an energy vampire thing to be judging someone else. Yeah. We can call it like it is. We can inspect the fruit, as they say. I like that. But then when I wanted you to speak on that because I do respect that about you. You're going to call it like it is. You're going to say things. You like to create that tension. And I think that holds so many people back in various ways. Like we might hold back because of fear of judgment in so many different areas. Maybe it's somebody wants to start a podcast or do a LinkedIn post or do a speech or do anything, right? It's that fear of judgment. Yeah. So with that, is there any good final thoughts rolling around in Freddie's head that maybe comes to you?
I just don't think you can let other people's opinions affect you. The most important opinion is how I see myself.
Now let me ask you this. Did that change through the years for you? Did you grow into that?
Yes.
Or you did?
Yeah. Yeah.
And how take us through that. So because maybe that's what we all need to do. Like you noticed it and then you started working on it and here you are now a mature, great salesman for Bobcat. And
you just find out that people don't know what they're talking about. They don't know you.
They don't know you. They don't know. And that's why it really comes down to self-confidence, doesn't it? Like if you know who you are and you know that their judgments aren't going to change who you are, then you can be who you are.
Then you can let it loose.
Let it loose. All right. Hey, Fred, you got a final thought before we
let
roll
it
on?
Loose. Let it loose.
Stay loose today. Let it loose today. Have a great weekend, and I guess we'll be back here next week. What you think, Freddie Blanton?
We might as well show up Monday morning, 7:55 live.
Let's roll. See how